What's up, guys? Jake Hurdles back at it again with another Pokemon Go PvP video, and in today's video we're going to be doing some Season 1 Regionals preparation for the Mirror Cup tournament in Pittsburgh on August 4th. So I'm going to be leading with Clefable here. He's got Skarmory. This is a bad matchup for me, guys. Can't put any shield pressure on, and I'm not going to be doing a lot of damage with those charms. So I'm going to bring in my Skarmory to deal with this Skarm, and he mistakenly, I think, switches in Azu, and he's going to have to waste some shields here because he knows that in this matchup, when we're at equal in energy, I'm going to win. So he shielded once, so technically I should shield once because I win all the shielding scenarios against Azu. So I'm going to get my Sky Attack off. Maybe I was a little bit ahead in energy, so I think that next time he uses an attack against me, I'm going to shield. And I'm going to get a Sky Attack here, but he's going to get an Ice Beam first, so I'm thinking I shield this. If not, I'm going to be mad at myself. I don't shield this, so already mad at myself. Bring in Venusaur to farm up, but then again, he's got a lot of energy, so he's going to be able to get to at least one Ice Beam. And I'm going to farm, so he's going to get to an Ice Beam right before he dies. So very good job by 92 Kingdom there. And I'm going to have a lot of energy farmed up, but I'm assuming that Skarmory is going to come in. So I'm going to have to launch these Sludge Bombs here. And I wanted to get out of there, but it wouldn't let me, so that kind of sucks. But I'm going to launch off Sludge Bombs here, and technically I should go for Frenzy Plants, and I thought there's no way he has this much energy, so this is basically a washout game. I was trying to farm up a ton of energy for the back. I don't really know what I was doing, so this game's going to be a wash. It's going to lag a little bit. I'm not going to have any shield pressure. I'm going to go for a Moonblast here, assuming that he's not going to shield, but I'm assuming he's going to shield because it's his last Pokemon, or it's my last Pokemon, so he wants to feint me with that Sky Attack that he knows he can do. And I'm going to lose this match, guys, so kind of working on my team composition, working on this freestyle stuff, working on the Season 1 Regionals, and learning what's good against what in these matches. So move to the next match. I'm going to try to do this all in one take because I have a lot to do today. And I'm going to go with a Skarmory lead, and he's going to lead with Skarmory, so you guys know how this matchup works out. It's going to be CMP now that piggybacking is not a thing anymore. So what we're going to do is try to go for the undertap. And I overtap, honestly, and we're both just farming right now, so I didn't know who had CMP. I think that he had it because I don't remember. But, you know, he's going to use his move here, and I'm going to get that little air slash in there, so I'm hoping to get another one off here. And if I do, that means that I have CMP. So I'm going to overtap here, and I have CMP. It's obvious that I got two of them off first. And I think I might be able to get a little bit of extra energy here. So I am going to choose to shield once to preserve a little bit of health on my Skarmory, because I think that I can get him down enough where I can double Sky Attack him without needing to burn another shield. So I'm going to undertap. There's a perfectly executed undertap, and I'm not even going to really try that hard because I think he's going to shield. And he doesn't shield, but I still kill him. So it's perfectly fine. And I'm assuming he's going to bring in a counter. Brings in Azu, so that's good for me. If I can get off a Sky Attack with a good undertap here, that'll be nice. And I undertap perfectly, get the Sky Attack off, and if I get an excellent here, it's going to do some damage. It does a decent amount, gets him down to almost 50% health, which is really good. I'm down under 50 now. I'm obviously not going to shield here because I'm basically dead. And I'll be able to bring in my Venusaur, hopefully, and we're going to bring in Toxicroak in this situation to basically counter up this Azu, and I'm going to farm. I'm not going to shield this because I'm assuming something in the back that's going to require some shield pressure is going to be coming out like a Medicham. So he brings in Medicham. I'm going to use the Mud Bomb, and I'm in a bad situation, obviously, because, you know, my last Pokemon is going to be Bastiodon, so very bad for me. It's going to be a washout once again, guys. 92 Kingdom played this very well. If this was a tournament, he would have kicked the crap out of me. So he's all charged up. I have one shield, but it's basically GG's anyway, so I'm going to choose not to shield just to see what this would do. Second Power Up Punch is going to do super effective damage, probably take off about 35% of my health, and I'm going to lose that match against 92 Kingdom. Very well played. So let's hop into some more matches against Arranging Time. That's who I'm going to be playing against the rest of the video. So Arranging Time is going to lead Azu into my Skarmory, and he's a wise player, so he knows that Azu is going to lose all these shielding matchups. So he's going to get a little bit of energy built up. I'm going to go for the Sky Attack with a good undertap. Going to get the first Sky Attack off. I'm assuming he's not going to shield, and he doesn't shield. And so he's going to build up his energy and get a charge move ready. And then he's going to use this Ice Beam. So I'm assuming he's going to switch out before I use my next Sky Attack. But he uses Hydro Pump. So very well played. Most people usually run Play Rough and Hydro Pump for regionals. So Skarmory dies right there, guys, because the game is broken. Obviously, you can see I was trying to switch, and I'm going to have to shield with Toxicroak because I have to keep him alive because I need him to kill Azu and the Probopass. So I'm not going to shield this. I'm assuming Azu's going to come back out. If not, Skarmory. And if Skarmory comes back out, we're good, but we're also really bad because I'm going to switch Lock Bastiodon. So I'm going to launch the Mud Bomb here for a shield bait. Hopefully he takes the bait. And if he does, then I know that one more Mud Bomb can kill him. He does take the bait. I'm going to go for another Mud Bomb here to hopefully save some energy for whatever's in the back, which I'm assuming is going to be Medicham. And he's going to double shield. So double shield. Double shield is going to be a bad situation for me because obviously he's going to protect his Azumarill. And I'm going to get to the Mud Bomb first, but it's not really going to matter if Medicham's in the back. If Skarmory's in the back, we're in really good shape. But it's going to be Medicham, guys, so it's a very bad situation for me once again. Shields are down, and he's not charged up yet, but Flamethrower is not going to do enough damage to kill him. It might do close to enough. If it was Blast Burn, it's a maybe because of that 100 damage. But I'm not even going to get to the Flamethrower, guys. We get to it about the same time, and I overtap, but we won't even find out because I don't think it would kill from there anyway. But he's going to take a GG in this matchup and kill me because Medicham in the back is goated. So I'm going to be leading with Clefable in this match. He leads with a Azumarill. So this is a very good matchup for me. I can get to that Meteor Mash. Bubble's going to be spammy. Obviously, the Charmer's going to be doing tons of chunks of damage there. And I'm going to choose to obviously shield up, probably because Clefable is a little bit flimsy. But we're going to shield the Hydro Pump. He's a very smart player, so honestly, he almost caught me with a no-shield. So I'm going to go for a Meteor Mash on whatever's coming in here. I probably should have swapped out. But looking at my team, I'm going to charge up some energy and then switch hopefully right before he gets the Sky Attack. And he doesn't use the Sky Attack. He's farming me up. And I'm going to choose to not shield this because I'm thinking it's going to be Sky Attack. And he is going to launch a Flash Cannon, which isn't that bad because 2 Sky Attacks is better than 1 Flash Cannon in my opinion. I'm not even going to run the Flash Cannon on mine because it's not even worth it. Sky Attack's really all you need. It helps you when shields are down, but you don't want to get your Skarmory in that situation anyway. So we're going to use the Sky Attack here to hopefully feint him down. And he's going to shield up, but I've got another Sky Attack ready, and I'm going to get an extra charge there. And I'm going to miss horribly on like all of these, so I'm not going to kill him, but I'm going to be able to feint him down with Air Slashes and have a little bit of energy for the Azu or Probopass coming in. So it's going to be Azu. I'm going to get off this Sky Attack, which is going to be really nice because he wasted a shield. So I'm hoping I can get another one from him right here. And I'm going to get his last shield, which is very good for me. Shields are down. I'm going to switch into Clefable to absorb this Ice Beam. Or Play Rough, sorry guys. Absorb the Play Rough. And then I'm going to bring in my Venusaur to farm up this Azu because I know that has no energy. And I know that Play Rough isn't going to hurt that bad, so we're perfectly fine. And I know he doesn't have Ice Beam, so we're good. And I'm going to have some energy charged up for whatever's in the back. And I'm hoping it's Medicham, and it is Medicham. So I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here and hope that I have enough energy for a Frenzy Plant to knock out this Medicham before he can get to an Ice Punch. And I know this is Power Punch, so I don't have a problem here. Power Punch isn't going to KO. It's not going to do very much of anything, so I'm going to get to a Frenzy Plant, and I'm going to take a GG in this match against Arranging Time. Well played with that lineup by him, but I think I just had the advantage with the better lead and played it a little bit better. So this is good. So we're moving to the next matchup, and I'm going to bring Toxie. He's going to lead Probo, so it's an automatic no-no for him. He's got to get out. Toxicroak is going to demolish this Probopass, and he's going to bring in Azu. So I'm going to stick this matchup because it doesn't look like I have a good Azu counter. So I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb right at the same time as he does. So not good for me. I'm going to have to shield this because I'm thinking Play Rough's going to smack me. And I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. I probably should have went for a Mud Bomb for bait. And you're going to see what Sludge Bomb does. It is going to grab the shield, so I'm going to go for another Sludge Bomb here. As you can see, I overtapped a little bit there. I'm hoping he doesn't shield because Sludge Bomb is going to demolish this Azu. It does super effective damage against that Fairy typing. So he's going to bring in Medicham, and I'm going to want to switch out here. And I should have switched into Bastiodon, honestly, just to sacrifice it. But I am going to switch into Skarmory, and I'm assuming he's going to switch lock me with Probopass at some point. Yes, Probopass is going to come in. So Not good for me, guys. Definitely should have switch locked Bastiodon to sacrifice it, so that I can bring back in Toxicroak or Skarmory later. So obviously I'm dead. That's apparent. I'm gonna be able to almost survive, and I can't get to that move, so I'm gonna bring back in Toxicroak. Got a Mud Bomb ready, but I'm gonna overcharge here and then shield. That's the goal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hopefully feint down this Probopass before he gets another charge move. I think he just expended all of his energy there, but I'm going to use the Mud Bomb to hopefully feint it down, and then I'm gonna have a Sludge Bomb ready for his Medicham, but I'm going to use I'm gonna get screwed because he's got Power Punch number 2 ready. So that's going to knock me out. And obviously number 3 is probably going to one-hit, if not two-hit, this Bastiodon. So you're going to see we're at about 60% health here, and we're going to get waxed by 1 Power Punch almost. So very good job. I don't like that situation with Bastiodon versus Medicham in the back. We got to work on that one. So moving to the next match against Raging Time, and I'm going to be leading with a Skarmory, and he's going to be leading with Medicham. So I'm going to be using these Air Slashes. I know I win all shielding scenarios against Medicham because Skarmory is the Medicham destroyer. So he's going to bring in his Azu, and I know I've got positive matchups in this matchup, but I'm going to bring in my Raichu, guys. Going to be experimenting with Kanto Raichu. I'm going to go for Thunder Punch here for Shield Bait. You want to go for Wild Charge first usually, and then Thunder Punch, but I went for Thunder Punch first. And I'm going to shield this up because obviously we know if you've used Raichu, it's very squishy. So shield the Hydro Pump, very good job by me there. I'm going to overcharge here a little bit and then go for the Thunder Punch. As you can see, I need to work on my Thunder animation. I missed like 3 of them. So he's going to shield up, and I'm hopefully going to be able to get to a Thunder Punch before he can get to his next move. So I do get to the Thunder Punch. Very valuable. I took down Azumarill. Very good job. He uses 2 shields, but that's perfectly fine because I've got something else to counter this Azu, and I'm ready for it. Uses Hydro Pump, so all of his energy is gone. I'm going to bring in Skarmory to farm up a little bit for whatever's coming in. I'm assuming that Probopass maybe will come in, or Medicham will come back in. So it's going to be Probopass. Probopass is going to be a hard counter to my Skarmory. And if I were him, I would have brought in Probopass originally because he had the good lead. So I'm going to bring in Medicham. This is fine. It's a good matchup for me, especially when shields are down. He's going to use Power Punch, not going to be doing anything. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here because it's going to do more damage. So second Power Up Punch. Usually you want to shield, but I'm going to do it obviously just to be safe because I know that I have to kill Probopass in the back. And if I kill this Medicham, it's basically going to be GG because the shields are down, and I'm going to be able to get to that Mud Bomb pretty easily because I already have a little bit of energy. So gonna get to my Mud Bomb. He is going to have a Rock Slide or Thunderbolt. I believe it's a Rock Slide, but Rock Slide is not going to KO, and I'm gonna get the Mud Bomb off to win the game. So I don't know why I was over tapping there, but looking back, I guess it worked out. So it's gonna be a GG in that game. Probably could have feinted with another counter. Or Skarm could have came with a Sky Attack. So next match against Raging Time, I'm gonna be leading with Clefable. He's gonna be leading with Swampert. This is uncharted territory, guys. Mudshot's going to be hurting, but I'm going to be hurting with the Charm. So he's seeing that he's basically getting waxed. I'm going to choose to shield. I think it's Earthquake. He's been charging a lot, and it's Hydro Cannon. So he's got 2 Hydro Cannons ready for me. I'm going to choose to not shield this one just to see what it does. And it is going to take off a ton of damage here. And then I'm going to be able to Charm this Swampert down. He's not using any shield, so he's looking pretty good. And then I'm going to go for a Moon Blast here, hopefully. And it's going to be Probopass, so I'm going to go for a Moon Blast to try to get it unshielded to see if I can just do some damage. And he does shield, so a very smart play right there. And Clefable's pretty good in the front, but I might want to try in the back. I'm going to bring in Venusaur. Going to be a decent scenario for me. The Stab Rock Slides are going to be doing decent damage to me. It's not going to hurt that bad, but 45% of my health is a lot. So I'm going to have to shield this or let my Venusaur die. And I think I'm in a bad situation already because I know that he's got a shield. So I'm going to overcharge and then switch into Skarmory and sacrifice it. So the sacrifice works, but it's not going to obviously kill me. So I'm going to be able to farm up some and try to take it down a little bit before my Venu comes back in. But I think that we're going to get in the scenario where he's going to have so much energy farmed off of my Skarmory that he's going to be able to kill me with a charge move. So, not good. This should almost knock me out. It's going to take me down to probably about 10 health. And looking bad here, guys. He's going to be able to farm to 3, 4. So he's got a Rock Slide ready. I'm going to go for a Frenzy Plant, but I know that he has a shield, and I think that he has a Rock Slide ready to go. So I'm thinking he might shield here. Doesn't shield, so he's got to have Medicham in the back, and he does. So I'm going to go for an Overcharge here, a little bit, Frenzy Plant. I'm assuming he's going to shield this, obviously. And this one's going to be close because none of his moves are really going to hurt me, but that Ice Punch is really going to demolish me, so maybe I should have thought that out better. If this is Power Punch, it's not really going to hurt that bad. Ice Punch is going to knock me out from that range, so GG's to Arranging Time in that one. So we're going to hop into hopefully the last match of this video. It's a pretty long one, but we're really diagnosing some of these picks. Raichu I liked it at Worlds. It was decent. I might want to try Alolan Raichu, but we'll see. So I'm going to switch. Perfect swap. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Into Skarmory when the charge move comes out. So I like switch locking Skarmory because he's got a good matchup against mostly everything except for Bastiodon, Probopass, and Melmetal. But I'm going to... Actually, Melmetal is not that bad. Skytech does a little bit more than it should. So we're going to have Skarmory versus Skarmory here. It's going to be a Skarm Farm situation. I'm going to hopefully just spam these Sky Attacks. You guys have seen Skarmory neutral matches 1,000 times. Under tap, very good job by me there. I'm spamming this flying move animation. It's one of my least favorites, honestly. So I think I'm going to shield once here, guys. I'm going to overcharge maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's all mystery. So I'm like, okay, I think I can survive one. And I do survive it. And I get the move, but I cannot use it. So that sucks. I'm going to bring in Raichu with energy charged up, and I'm going to try to farm this Skarmory. And I know that Sky Attack is going to whack me, so I don't want to take that into the face. And I'm going to use the Wild Charge on this Venusaur so I can hopefully get a shield or get a lot of health chipped off before I bring in my Toxicroak because he switch locked himself. So I'm going to bring in Toxie. Toxie's going to be doing well here. We don't need to shield this. If it's Sludge Bomb, it's going to be meh. If it's Frenzy Plant, it's going to hurt a little bit less, but I'm hoping to kill him before he can get another move. I've got a Sludge Bomb ready for Skarmory when it comes in. But here's the problem, guys. He's got 2 shields. He's been waxing me this whole time. So I'm going to use a Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb is going to knock out the Skarmory, and he's got 2 shields in the back for Medicham. So 2 shields in the back for Medicham is going to be good. It's not really going to matter what I do. So I'm going to use Mud Bomb here. And Mud Bomb is going to do nothing. So I'm going to bring in Raichu with Charged Up Energy. I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch here. Thunder Punch is going to be doing some decent damage, but I have 1 shield, and he's got no shields at this point in time, so he's got Power Punch. It's going to be really close to see if I can get to this Wild Charge, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's going to be really close, really close, and I do not make it, so it's going to be a very good game against Arranging Time. Very